Yep, we're off. It's been over 4 weeks since we did the last video. I've been away on holiday to Wales, so back now, so we thought we'd do another video. As always, Mark's ain't got a clue what we're going to talk about. I ain't, just make it up as I go along. But anyway, before I move on, because I forgot on last video, please like, share and subscribe to the videos. Right, share them, it helps. So here we go. So a couple of things people have been talking about while I've been on holiday and since I come back. Obviously we've got the budget on the 30th March. Right, what we've had, 100 and odd days of Labour. Wow, I got my letter yesterday, you know, as I told you. My winter fuel allowance is gone. Because I'm not on any of the benefits, just on my pension. I won't be getting it. I only had it for 2 years, they took it off me. Well, anyway, that's life, innit? So what you reckon to party we got in there, what last 100 days?
It's hard to say, really. I mean, it's hard to say. I'm not really taking much notice. Obviously, I know about the winter fuel allowance, and I know that the budget's obviously coming up. Chances are you're going to get really, in my view anyway, you probably get taxes are going to raise. Obviously they've dropped interest rates now, so they're going to be under pressure to try and get that money back in, because regardless of what they're saying with the inflation, it's obviously still a problem. They're trying to make out it's not, but it is. So they've obviously dropping interest rates, trying to encourage what they would say businesses to try and get the economy going, but they're going to tax you because they need that money back out of the economy at the same time. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to get quite a few taxes in this budget, regardless of what they say.
You think it'd be on alcohol, tobacco, usual, not like
well, they made that excuse the 20 billion black hole now. Obviously, they're probably extending the black hole. It's probably something like 40. They'll come up with some figure, making out it's bigger than what it actually is.
Yeah, they come out with that, and at the same token, what they spent, 60 to 80 billion on 22 billion on carbon capture.
Yeah.
Money for foreign aid, this, that and the other, money for Ukraine.
Yeah.
Here they are with a £22 million black hole.
Yeah.
Throwing money right, left and centre, everywhere. It lasts 100 and odd days.
Yeah.
And then taking winter fuel payments allowance off the older people. It
is madness. So obviously just trying to rechannel the money to whatever agendas they've actually got.
Yeah.
But obviously, under one sense, they've sort of allocated certain funds to sort of one department, and obviously taking off another. So it's robbing Peter to pay Paul, basically. Yeah. That's all that's happening.
Yeah.
You know, but I agree with you. I mean, to be honest with you, the fuel allowance, I mean, for what it actually is, you'd have thought they'd just left it. But anyway, it is what it is.
Well, and they captured 300 quid off me. I already had it for 2 years. And then took it off me.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Clang.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Mad World, isn't it, William? Now, they've only been in 100 and odd days. It's like lunatics have been let out and they're like running show. Coming out with all sorts of exciting nonsense.
Yeah, I don't.
And they're claiming expenses here, there, and everywhere.
I think all parties are probably guilty of that.
Oh yeah.
It's probably just being highlighted a bit more than usual for whatever reasons. But I mean, you know, don't matter what party you belong to. I would find it exceptionally difficult to believe, even the previous Conservative parties being has not had their hand in till. You know what I mean? I'd find that very hard to believe.
Yeah, I would.
So they've all had their hands in public purse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? General population do it, obviously in bother.
Yeah.
Them, civil servants, everything else, the higher civil servants that is, and in the till, just pushed under the carpet.
You know. Yeah, I know what happens to them.
That happens.
Should claim to do what they want, don't they?
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's just obviously exploit the position, don't they?
Yeah.
End of the day, I mean that's reality.
Yeah.
You know, they don't go into politics for the love of it, go into it because that's where money is.
Yeah, well, you £100 notes are, isn't it?
Yeah, taxpayers' money.
Yeah.
Never run out.
It never runs out, does it?
And all to do run out, they just keep the process, keep the printing process back up.
Exactly.
So
It's the only wallet what never empties. It's the only purse what never empties.
Yeah, it keeps on giving.
Yeah, just keeps on getting there's more.
Yeah. The bank that keeps on giving.
That's it. Yeah. So there's all that monstrosity going on.
Yeah.
Right. All the garbage around planets going off. Right. What do you reckon to that Trumpy? People think he's some sort of saviour.
All abortion paid for.
Yeah?
In my
He's a
opinion.
cabalist.
I mean, in my opinion, it's probably a really good example. The American political structure, if that's what you want to call it, bought and paid for by big corporations and vested interests. It's been like that for years.
Same thing, isn't it?
Exactly the same. Don't matter
Who you get
don't
in,
matter who you get in.
it's just different paces, isn't it?
Yeah,
How they set it up.
it wouldn't surprise me if there's
Some go slow, some go fast.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they've got the same backers to some degree.
Exactly the same. I couldn't agree with you more.
You know what I mean?
Exactly the same as that.
Yeah,
That's what I think
yeah,
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
It's always been open to corruption,
a
hasn't it,
few
politics?
people I know, they go, oh, you want Trump in. You know, there's always some sort of saviour going to come to the rescue.
Well, there's going to
He's
have
the Messiah.
they're going to have big sponsors, aren't they? Like people who have got vested interest in defence, in things that surround defence, like weapons and whatever. They're going to have them sort of supporters. So obviously, once they're in, you start writing the public checks, don't you?
Yeah,
They want the money back.
yeah.
They put the money up to begin with, and they want it back.
Yeah.
Whoever they get in.
That's it, that's how it operates, isn't it?
Well, I'm presuming that's how it does.
Yeah. Well,
I know,
of course it does.
I know if you're a big corporation and you don't put millions of pounds or millions of dollars into something and don't want out in return. You want something in return.
Logic to me.
Yeah, and it's same over here as well. So
Yeah, exactly the same.
don't matter which country you go to.
No, it don't matter what country you're in.
Yeah.
Same thing, innit?
Yeah,
You know, well, they'll do what they'll.
yeah.
Now that Ed Miliband, our MP, don't he? Wow, he's a total different planet. I think he believes all this shit he spills out.
Oh, maybe so. But my argument's always been not knocking him. But it's up to what he's got a different reality.
Yeah.
A lot of MPs who represent different areas,
Yeah.
different backgrounds,
Yeah.
can't relate,
Yeah.
especially in working class areas.
Yeah.
A lot of them are public school boys, so how can they relate to working class people?
I ain't got a clue.
Yeah,
Don't get the same education there.
totally different world.
Don't they?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Our education is like you squat on that book and you memorise it. If you get it right,
Yeah.
you'll pass.
yeah.
Their education is this, how they screwed the system.
Well, yeah, probably are taught how the system
really?
actually works. Especially the public sector or civil service sector. Anyway,
Yeah.
a lot of them take them PPE degrees, don't they?
Yeah.
I think it's philosophy, politics, and economics.
Economics.
So that is obviously structured towards politics, isn't
Oh,
it?
definitely.
So,
Yeah, that sort of education.
oh yeah.
Well, that come up in a conversation. Now, people don't realise that Westminster, right, the square mile, as they call it down in London, they don't understand it's a separate country, right?
Separate state, you mean?
Separate state
Yeah.
to England.
Yeah.
Right, they're not aware of it. And some people go to me, can't be true, but it's true.
Well, yeah, I'm presuming it's
They're all
yeah.
unto themselves down there, man.
Obviously,
Right,
it's-
their own police forces, their own colleges, their own
Yeah.
everything, their own mayor. Yeah.
Well,
You
so-
know, even the king can't enter it without touching the shield.
Yeah, similar.
Yeah.
similar to the Vatican in
Vatican
Italy.
and Washington DC. That's three we know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a state within state, right? But they're separate.
Yeah, it's
They have their own everything.
yeah,
Their own laws and all.
yeah,
Yeah, well, people need to get their head around that. It's not how how I think it is.
no, it's
Not operates as you think it
Yeah.
operates. It's just nonsense.
there's obviously an history to it, isn't there?
Oh, yeah,
So
goes way back.
you have to
Yeah, goes
sort
way
of-
back.
yeah,
Yeah. So there's all that. The other thing as well, right? Couple of mates coming in, this, that, and the other, asking questions, this, that, and the other. Right. And what I say is this, what I'm going to say on this video, because you know what I told them today. You know, and the more people, even if it's just an hour a week, say a friend or someone,
yes,
right, has got an issue
yes,
and they need to do a bit of research,
yes,
right? Tell each other, tell your friends what it is you're trying to research.
yes,
So, because when you're doing it on your own, right, it can be a hell of a lot of research. But when you break it down, and that part is doing an hour, and that part is doing an hour, and another one's doing an hour, right, and you let each other know what you find, I find that research is much easier, quicker, faster, because they will come across things you haven't come across because you're that busy doing the research. If that makes any sense.
Oh yeah, so it's many hands make light work, don't they? So
Yeah.
that's you're working as like a collective, so
Yeah,
you're bound to get more done.
exactly.
Yeah,
So, you know, with Dale and common law
yes,
thing he's trying to learn, you know, I've done a few hours and then I've come back to him and let him know what I've known,
yes,
right? And some of it he'd already found and some of it he hadn't,
yes,
right? We've exchanged videos, I haven't seen it, which I told you about before, you just as you come back. Right, I sent one across
yes,
with Oaksy and the
Yeah.
Australian guy, you know,
yeah,
about bills of exchange and things. But what I'm saying is, that's helpful because, you know, we have done that research on that guy. He's found that guy, now he's posted it to us. Now we
Yeah.
can have a look down at that. And same vice versa,
yes,
as which I've just asked him. I'm asking for like, listen, I know an old girl in her 70s, she's on pension tax credit. She wants to do everything on computer and this, that, and the other, but she ain't got a computer. She can't afford it.
yeah,
So somewhere out there'll be some sort of benefit which she can claim, or some sort of grant. Right? I've had a look, and obviously I'll keep looking for her. But more people you can get involved in doing the research, you don't have to cut that research down. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Right? You're more powerful with numbers
yeah,
because it can cut your research time
yes,
down.
yes,
You know, even if it's just an hour or 2 hours a week you give up, it's very helpful. And I think it's also helpful if people understand that. It's about joining together in groups when one's got a problem, or this, that, and the other, with the kids, or with this, that, other. They've got problems, right? Housing, or whatever it is. The research of one and the research of 10 or 100 is far greater, isn't it?
oh yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it comes together much easier, doesn't it?
Yeah,
When you've got a lot of researchers
that's correct.
on it.
Yes,
So
yeah.
I hope people who's talking about it, right? And that's a perfect example with Dale. I said, well, I'll do an hour on this. You do an hour on this for me, right? See what you come up with, right? And vice versa,
Yes,
right? You do an hour or something a week, or whatever it is we're looking at.
yeah,
So, hopefully, as we get to know, we can talk about things in podcast, right? When I've done my own things and I get some sort of result, I'm writing everything down, right, as it happens, the dates, everything, as I'm doing it.
yeah,
And then if I get some sort of result, I then shall report it to people. This is how you do this is how you do that, this is
Yeah.
how you do other.
yes,
Makes it much easier,
yes,
right? Because it's all about helping one another.
yes,
Right? And the more I think about it, don't you think this is strange with me and you? It's not strange, because it's what actually happened. Because we've been in this game now a long time.
yeah,
Why is it that the majority, and I mean a good 80 plus, from when we started to even where you are now, it was for the older generation. And some of them have stuck with us for years and years and years and years and years and years, and continue to do that. Right? The older generation seem to be happy with us. Why is that? Why were always the elderly like sort of trust us from day one?
Well, I know as Peretti's, what I mean by that is common things like, have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule?
80-20 rule?
80-20 rule.
80-20, no I haven't.
Yeah, well, I know it's Peretti principle, so basically, it's, what you find is that...
What is it some sort of government rule?
No, it's just a
rule?
It's a
Right,
rule.
some formula.
Yeah, it's a generalisation. It's like when you think about, say, all the products that we actually do, you'll probably find about 80% of what we actually do, 80% of the sales accounts for about 20% of the actual products.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
And it's same with people as well. We've got repeat customers, so what you'll probably find is anywhere between 50 and 80% of our customers are repeat customers.
Yeah.
They account for about 20% of them. Account for
Well,
about
your customers these days. Yeah.
20% of them usually account for anywhere between 50 and 80% of the work. The repeat customers. When you sit and think about the clothes that you actually wear during the week, you'll probably wear about 80%, 20% of your clothes. You'll probably wear about 80% of the time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a general
Rule.
It's a general rule, yeah.
In all things.
In all things, yeah.
Right. No, I've never heard of
No,
it.
you never heard of Peretti Prince. Anyway.
No.
Yeah, it's there's different adaptations, the square root principle and everything else. So,
So why do you think it was the elder customers, elderly ones?
I just think it's just the sort of being with us for a long period of time. Do you know what I mean? And from a demographic point of view, they're the same 20%.
Yeah.
We've known for quite a long time.
Yeah. We have always been goodwill people.
Oh yeah, there's that one, yeah.
I mean, half the things you do for them. You know, or next to them.
Yeah, well, you try and...
You go, she's an old girl or he's an old boy. Nobody to talk to, so I spent an hour with him. But all that, right?
Yeah.
It's like giving your time up, isn't it? At no cost.
Wait, you become people aware, don't you?
Yeah.
At the end of the day. I mean, and you become aware of the fact that the pensioners, they're old age, they've got limited funds and everything else. So you you just become people aware. That's probably why people like us, because we're people aware. People aware.
Yeah, we are aware that way, aren't we?
Oh yeah, of course you are.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, they'll bake cakes, send us eggs,
yeah.
do all sorts for us, won't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
The advantage that you've got as well all the time, because you do things a lot quicker due to your experience and that. You can, like you say, you can be fair. You can be more fair towards the older folks as well, can't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's what I feel anyway. Just more people aware. I mean, a lot of old people, they don't have massive amount of money. Do you know what I mean? So, and they're part of your community, so that's how I see it.
Yeah. Well, I thought it come across my mind the other night.
Yeah.
I thought, all our working lads, it's been majority of being old people.
Yeah, well, some of them are like, they are old now, but we've known them for such a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like I say, 20% of our customers have always been with us, and probably account for about 80% of what we do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like Doreen. How many times we keep going back to Doreen?
Wow.
Do you know what I mean? Or Barbara at Durkin, things like that.
Over and over
again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's
Any
like,
problem they have, the phoners.
yeah, it's like the products we sell in the shop. 80% of the sales usually derive from 20% of the products.
Yeah.
As a general rule.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
That's true.
yeah, it is. It is
Yeah,
true.
just true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Coming up near 20 minutes already. Bloody hell, it's quick and eating. So, we apologise, we took a week off. I was in Wales. Right. So I enjoyed that. Well, I can't wait for the next trip now.
Yeah.
So it's next month actually.
Very nice.
You know, it's when I was on that liner down English Channel.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's next month.
Yeah, they're good.
I'm away in January, but she won't tell me where.
I think value for money, they're really good.
Right.
Cruise liners, they're exceptionally good for what you actually get.
I know.
The new package holidays, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everything's all inclusive holidays.
All inclusive, yeah.
You know what I mean? From the moment you hit the ship to the moment you get off,
Yeah.
everything's sort of done for you.
Well, looking forward to that.
You know what I mean? You got onboard entertainment as much as you want to eat.
Yeah.
Fine.
That's great, isn't it?
You know, for what's it equate to roughly on average? What on a daily basis? Have you worked it out?
Yeah.
What's it work out at?
They picked me up,
Yeah,
right, took me to Newcastle,
yeah,
dumped me on the ship,
yeah,
yeah, out into the English Channel, right, well, North Sea then, down the English Channel to Thames Estuary, up the estuary,
Yeah.
docking at Tilbury,
yeah,
dropping it off there. We spent like the day in the London,
Yeah.
so we slept overnight on the liner,
yeah,
going outside cabin.
yeah,
I don't know where you're going to see books in that, but anyway, we've got outside cabin.
yeah.
And a quid less than 158 and fetches back to Doncaster.
It speaks for itself then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All food and entertainment,
Yeah,
isn't it?
all in. You know.
Yeah, it's called a cruise taster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
So I thought,
it's all.
at that price, I'm going on it.
And like you say, you've got onboard entertainment as
On
well.
board entertainment, a
You know,
lot.
you've got USIT gym.
Yeah, all facilities.
So you know, it's all sorted.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
149. Quid less than 150 quid a piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, well, that's some of that then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. Anyway, let's get to finishing points because on the last video we talked about the boxes at the end.
Yeah.
So we've had Joshua and Dubois.
Yeah.
We know that result, Dubois. Right, Dex in it fifth.
Yeah.
Now we've had Bibble, better here. I thought Bibble won. Just.
I haven't seen the fight, but
Well, so be it. If it was a draw, I'd have been happy.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy. I won't picking anybody to win. I just wanted to see a good fight. Wow, it was a good fight.
Well,
I'd love to see him chat with some spite.
I haven't seen the fight, but
That Bill, I'll take the hat off to him.
Yeah,
well, both of them,
yeah.
right?
I haven't seen the fight, but I expected Bivol to. I thought, well, if it goes distance,
He's a class at that Bill.
I thought if it went distance, he'd win on points. Well, obviously, it's obviously a points decision, but
Yeah, it was
otherwise-
a split decision.
so obviously to me, it should be a
There were
rematch.
crazy juice there, I think.
Yeah,
116, 112, 4 rounds.
yeah. Well,
Well, Bivell only 4. What boxing match were you watching?
yeah. Well, it's a thing, isn't it?
Some are asking for his suspension.
Well, about it sounds.
He needs it.
Yeah, about it sounds a bit. It's
He needs it.
rematches maybe on cards.
It wants to be. Well,
Yeah,
that was. Well, the build up,
yeah,
how it was going to be this unique fight, and this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
It turned out to be that. These were two class acts in meeting one another. Like you said,
yeah,
as Rocky said, you both used the same expression.
Yeah.
Right, an irresistible force
oh yeah.
meets an irresistible object.
That's the thing, isn't
You
it?
know, unmovable object. That's how it was.
Yeah, I can imagine it.
Wow,
was.
it was classic.
I haven't seen
I
it. I'm gonna have to
thoroughly
watch it.
enjoyed it. I watched it quite a few times that fight.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just thought, this is masterclass.
Well, that's why I thought.
Yeah.
Well, if you know, beforehand, you know, I thought, well, if it did good the distance, I would have favoured Bivol.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Because it obviously went the distance.
yeah.
But obviously not the case. But
No. Don't out in it.
yeah,
I wasn't disappointed he didn't win it because I wasn't rooting for any.
No.
I just wanted to see,
Yeah.
please let it live up to all the hype.
Yeah.
And it did.
Well,
it did, honestly.
I'd still say if there's a rematch, though, I would still favour Bivol.
Yeah, I would. I do favour Bivol.
So,
You know?
I mean, sometimes that happens. I mean, the favourite actually, you
I
can't
think you were favourite, that's
No,
a Bivol favourite.
But I think, well, that sounds. I would still favour Bivol on the match.
Yeah, I would.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it would have an
It
advantage.
makes no difference to me who wins.
Oh no!
I just want it to live up to hype.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So anybody who bought that fight on pay-per-view or whatever,
Not disappointed.
well, they can't be disappointed with that.
Yeah.
Well, once in a lifetime you get one of them,
Yeah.
it'll make it. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And then I've just told you as you walked in, because I've just found out, that Turkey Al Sheikh looks like he sacked that Eddie Hills, Eddie Hearn. Right, because he, over the last year he's had too many losses with his fighters. So he's moving on to that, still with Warren and Queensbury, but he's including that De La Hoya, Golden Boy in America. Oh, Eddie looks like he's out in cold.
I think to me,
wow.
I think.
Ooh, checks are not coming in.
Well, I think with them Saudis, which we've sort of talked about before, I wouldn't surprise me if they put their own promotions together in time. Can you remember when Bromovich came along with Chelsea? He put the dream team, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He basically bought the football team.
Yeah.
I'm afraid. Well, it's not beyond the realms, but you can see the Saudis as the contracts run out with certain promoters. Actually,
The boxers, you mean?
Yeah, actually taking them, actually becoming the new promoters for them boxers.
You're signing them up, you?
Signing them up, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can see it coming.
It might
in
come.
time.
They've done that with you, haven't they?
Well, yeah, I mean that's the start. But what I'm saying
okay.
is, eventually the boxers will.
And they're roaming around that Fabio Wall, you know.
Well, it's not beyond the realms of possibilities that some of the boxers, when the contracts run out, they'll leapfrog the promoters.
Yeah.
And deal direct with the Saudis.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's possible, yeah.
Yeah, of course it's possible. You know what I mean?
Like you say, that's how they might want it, you know what I mean?
They might want it, yeah.
So they're in full control.
Basically, well, they'll have the best. They're buying the best boxers. They're buying the best boxers, basically.
Yeah.
Bit like what Bromovich tried to do with Chelsea when they first come along.
Yeah.
He tried to buy the dream team, didn't he?
Yeah.
He spent hundreds of millions of pounds at that time, which was a phenomenal sum.
Yeah.
And he bought every top player. Other teams now follow suit, like Man City and everything else. But he was the forerunner.
Yeah, he was.
Do you know what I mean? He come along and he thought, right, I'll buy success.
Yeah.
And there's no stopping the Saudis doing exactly the same.
No.
You know what I mean?
None at all.
As the contracts run out with some of these promoters, be it Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, or Oscar De La Hoya, and people like that, there's no stopping them actually either the Saudis approaching the boxers or the boxers approaching the Saudis and actually signing them up under their promotion.
We'll have to keep our eyes on it, man.
Yeah.
Because someone's developing if they're sacking Ernie.
Well,
They're making the moves, aren't
listen, end of the day, for you know, the Saudis might want to buy some of these promotions, like
well, that's what they said, didn't they, earlier this year?
Yeah, but what's happening?
They were thinking about buying all top six promoters, weren't they?
So let's just say that they made an offer and they got some kickbacks from them because they basically feel as though they're getting the piss taken out of them.
Yeah.
They think, oh well, sod Jews, we'll just wait for your contracts to run out. We'll just deal with boxers direct.
Yeah, probably. Nearly 29 minutes. It's a long podcast. It's about our longest podcast, this.
Is
it? Yeah. So
we're going for a world record.
Well, we're not going for a world record, right?
Got Guinness Book of Records.
We're going to move on. Well, like every podcast, I've got to charge over something, load it up.
Yeah.
See how they're waiting. Right, Dave, what time is it up? Dave's like that.
Yeah.
When's your next podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got round to it now and back. So, I always leave the last word to you. Finish stuff, like for you to say.
Just like to say thank you very much for watching. See you again.
Right.
Yeah. Enjoy your cruise.
Yeah, and don't forget, please like and share, subscribe to the videos.
That's right, yeah.
Right, he never says it, I have to say it.
Yeah.
Right, do that. And if you listen to the content we put on the video, if you can do any research and let me know, right, you can let me know at alanlister57 at gmail.com. Right, I'll repeat that again, alanlister57 at gmail.com. If you do any research on benefits or can find an old lady whether you can get a grant for a computer because you're on pension tax credit and funds are a bit low, let me know. Thank you very much. However you got it, so be it. Have a great time. I'll see you next time. That's a woman.
Yeah. Checks and credit card donations welcome. Kidding you. Yeah.
He's not really. He's just saying that to you. All right, bye folks.
Bye.